Rest of relationship she would throw that in my face when she was losing an argument. She said I technically was cheating. Get through this thinking it will be a one-time fight though. 3 months later when her lease is up she wants to move into my house. I still think things are okay and can be managed, so I say what the hell and agree. Things start to swing badly when she goes through my internet history, my phone, and my emails on many occasions and uses harmless things she finds on there to say I'm cheating on her. Like an email link of a girl's hoodie I sent my friend as a gift idea for another girl. She believed I bought it for my ex/co-worker and threw it in my face over and over. She uses fights as leverage to get what she wants. Every time she brings up something like I say good morning to the dog before her, or I didn't say I love you right away when I get home from work. She sets up these scenarios where if I fail and don't do it she can complain at me for it. When she realizes she's being crazy she just throws a tantrum and says she's breaking up and moving out. Then she comes to her senses but says she will only stay with me if I give something up. First it was alcohol, then it was video games, then the computer entirely, then I had to start deleting specific women off of Facebook. She starts alienating me from my friends. Everything we do usually involves her, her friends, or her family, and she always makes it a point to make me seem like a butthole at some point so that her friends and family are always on her side. I can't even make trips to the hardware store by myself where I get told I'm trying to get away from her. Every menial task she has to take care of I have to ride with her. Never allowed to stay home by myself or relax by myself. Must spend time with her. She wants to go to the gym every night after work and I must babysit her daughter. I'm only allowed to babysit and I can't watch TV other than kids shows with her, and I can't play any video games, or do anything fun for myself while keeping an eye on her. She rushes through dinner, gets mad when things take time and she misses precious minutes. When I start to bring it up as an issue she starts knock-down drag-out arguments about how she needs to go to the gym and that I hate her going to the gym to improve herself, when it wasn't her going to the gym, but the fact that it was getting in the way of our home life that I objected to. Her mom has a stroke and she fights me about letting her move in with us in my house. Decides if she pays for the kitchen remodel, it is both our house and she has a say. She will leave me if I don't let her mom move in. Her mom moves in and I become the house handyman. They proceed to take over the house and I'm expected to just sit on the sofa with them and watch HGTV all night, and I get in trouble for even putting a baseball game on my phone. Meanwhile she's constantly on Facebook or Pinterest. Her mom is selfish as well, but it's a whole story in itself. I see where she gets it from. I'm miserable. I'm controlled. I'm yelled at or on trial for everything I do. She wants to totally rework my house to be her own. Makes me sell off most of my stuff in a garage sale. She wants to paint the fireplace, remodel this, remodel that, take down all my decorations, and put up what she wants because she says I live like an old man. Things go on like this for a few months. I bond with her daughter, teach her to swim, ride a bike, read, so much. Tell her she needs therapy and that it's over unless we go to counseling. She cries and says I'm right. Agrees to counseling. 2 weeks later starts a fight with me over grabbing the seat in her Jeep when she took a hard turn. Starts yelling at me that if I can't handle the way she drives I shouldn't ride with her, drops me off at the house, yells at me that she's told me too many times that I make her nervous when I overreact in the car. When I finally have enough and go off on her she says she's done and it's my fault because I didn't find a therapist in time. I say it's only been 2 weeks and a week of it we were flooded in due to a hurricane. Doesn't matter. As I come to find out she never planned on going to therapy. Weeks earlier she had plotted with her mother and her deadbeat substance head sister to move out and she already had a house lined up weeks ago. She moves out that weekend. Demands she gets the refrigerator because she picked it out. Yet I'm stuck with the bill for the remodel on the kitchen and I'm still paying it while she moved out and is free and clear of any obligations. I have to buy all new crap because I sold most of my stuff in garage sale. Have to start working extra hours to afford the bill for the kitchen. She tries to keep in contact to keep an eye on me and pretends she's going to get back with me. She just needs time apart to get better as a person so she can be better for me. A few weeks later I hear from one of my close friends she's bad-mouthing me like everything was my fault, and that she's already sending tit pics to other guys. I confront her about all her lies and she says so what, we are broke up, and gets mad at me again, for caring. I drive off and make a pact with myself to never contact her again and to stay away from her. So far so good. That was a year ago. Also I kind of forgot the worst part. After she decided she was moving out she sent her daughter to stay with her dad, and I never saw her again. She never let me say goodbye, she just took her and left and I've never seen her since. It doesn't surprise me because she would constantly brag during fights about how she already took her away from her real dad, so if we broke up she'd just be taking her away from a fake dad.